So what's the difference between clarity and like mindfulness or mindset training or something?
Yeah, great question. Mindfulness and mindset training, they're a practice, if you like. There's something
Okay,
to do.
I
Um,
see.
Whereas clarity is a natural state. No, I'm not dissing mindset or mindfulness trainings because
It's
those can be
okay. You
used.
you can
Those can
you
be
can. We
useful.
put it on record that Jamie
Yeah,
Smart disses mindfulness, and we
let
can
it
put it
let
here
it
at
let the record
24
reflect.
at
But
9:40 in the thing, and yeah,
but the point is that anything which reinforces the idea that your most fundamental qualities are an achievement actually makes them harder to access.
hmm.
So it's there in a way we're dealing
Yeah.
with some very fundamental beliefs. Like it's kind of interesting, Doug. There are certain things skills that you and I have both developed. So hypnotic language, sleight of mouth, those sort of things. Those are skills, right?
Hmm.
Whereas peace of mind, happiness, love, and connection, those aren't skills, those are pre existing capacities. But what people tend to do, and what much of the self help literature tends to do, is to present pre existing capacities as skills.
That's
And they're
interesting.
not skills. Now,
Yeah.
and by the same token, you'll hear people say things like, oh, I'm just not a public speaker. It's like, no, no, public speaking isn't a pre existing capacity. That's a skill. It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm just not a storyteller. It's like, no, no, yes, you are. Storytelling is a skill. It's not a pre existing capacity, even though
Right.
it
Right.
leverages some inbuilt stuff. So we
Oh,
tend to have
exactly.
those two categories back to front.
Gotcha. Yeah. And I like your analogy actually with Mihai Csikszentmihalyi's flow and finding flow. My wife actually did a lot of work with him when she was working at Lincoln Center, is still working at Lincoln Center, but when he was also there. The idea that flow is a natural state that
Yeah.
we naturally get into, and that's, I think, frankly, that flow is more important than, our pursuit of happiness. Happiness is like so ephemeral and like,
Yeah.
what does that mean exactly? But flow is like, work is flow when you're not working, you're just flowing with it. It's just like filling you up in your capacity, you're just filled with it. And I think that is a natural state that we all get into from time to time, as is clarity. One of the reasons I'm a runner, I used to run marathons and stuff, but one of the reasons I run regularly is just to clear my mind, just to get into a state
Yeah.
of clarity. And it happens by itself
Yeah.
just when I'm not doing all that other shit. I'm not roiling the waters, and it just sort of settles down and I become clear again. Um,
Makes total sense to me, Doug. And it's funny, I've asked the question to literally thousands of people in audiences, in coaching sessions, in group trainings. I ask them, when do you get your best ideas?
hmm
And the answers are always the same. When I'm out for a run, when I'm out
hmm
for a walk, when
Yeah.
I'm in the shower, when I'm just dropping off to sleep at night, when I wake up first thing in the morning. And that capacity for innovation, creativity, insight, fresh new ideas in almost every case arises when the person's not thinking about it. They're not
Right.
running a process on it.
Right. Right.
They're
Right.
doing something else. Thanks for your attention. I look forward to seeing you soon.